Hey everyone!
Hello!
Aloha!
Aloha!
Brandon, where are we at again and what are we doing?
Well, we are back at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort.
You got it.
Is that correct? That is correct, everyone. And we are here to eat for the first time in a long time, but not the first time ever, but in a while, Kona Cafe.
Yeah. Hashtag Kona Amazing.
Hashtag Kona Amazing. Sarah will put a caption up. I personally invented that hashtag, Kona Amazing.
It's true.
It never went viral. I've been trying for about 10 years now to make it go viral. So maybe we can make it go viral. Hashtag that here on Instagram, on Threads, and anywhere else you can hashtag.
It's true.
So hashtag Kona Amazing. Sarah, take it away.
Yeah, we haven't been here in a really long time. They have a new-ish kind of menu, so we're excited to check it out and have a little bit more Polynesian-inspired food.
All right, so if you know, and you may not know this, so I apologize for putting you on the spot, when was this new menu?
I don't know. It's been at least since the beginning of the year, so probably last year a little bit. We haven't been in a really long time.
We haven't.
And also, Brandon, will the mashed potatoes still be the best mashed potatoes at Disney?
Everyone knows this. Kona possibly still has, the best mashed potatoes on property. I don't care what anyone says. That's initially where the hashtag Kona Amazing comes from.
It's true.
Are the mashed potatoes. Also, really quickly before we cut this intro, there are cute little rabbits, 3 little rabbits right over there.
So adorable.
So as we're talking right now, Sarah might have some footage inserted right now. So adorable. They're still over there foraging or whatever they're doing. But does everyone remember the Velveteen rabbit?
At least you didn't say Watership Down, which is what I thought you were going to go.
No, I was trying to be a little more positive. I should have just said Thumper because we're at Disney.
Yeah.
But Watership Down, Thumper, Velveteen Rabbit, all the cute little rabbits. They're amazing. Treat them well, everyone.
So let's go to Kona Cafe and see if Brandon is still Twitter-pated with those mashed potatoes.
Twitter-pated, and that is Thumper from the amazing Disney film Bambi, correct?
You got it.
All right, let's go and see if we can see some Thumper.
So we're sitting here in Kona, and as per usual, lots of things have happened.
Very quickly.
It's great because we love it when we get to recognize chefs that we have seen lots, talked to lots, because we've been to hashtag Kona Amazing so much.
Yes.
Chef Carlos is here tonight, and Chef Carlos was like, hey!
With his blue name tag.
I know, he's awesome. So it was great because we got to talk through some of the new options with him, our newer options. Brandon's actually going to get an appetizer, which is super exciting.
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
Yeah, and I'm going to get some vegetarian sushi. We've got some entrees, and stay tuned because I'm going to get a new dessert that's gluten-free, dairy-free, and plant-based.
A new dessert?
So excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. And we found out too the potatoes are dairy-free.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, Brandon's getting a steak with coconut cream mashed potatoes, and those potatoes are naturally dairy-free.
And we confirm that. Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we'll do, of course, a full review when it comes out. But yeah, can't wait. Our server's been great. What was her name? Mary?
Mary, yeah, she's super helpful.
Chef Carlos is always top of the line, top of the class.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
Yep.
Well, that was a sushi tragedy.
What happened? Oh,
I dropped it.
Oh, no.
Soak it in my gluten-free soy sauce. So I got the vegetable nigiri, which is I feel like I'm channeling my friend Alexis from Alexis' Gluten-Free Adventures because she loves vegetable sushi. So I got a medley of gluten-free, dairy-free, and plant-based sushi. So it came with tomato, avocado, carrot, that's daikon, and then asparagus. So I got some gluten-free soy sauce, a lot of wasabi, some ginger, and it looks good. It looks good and refreshing. And something different, because usually I get seafood-based sushi here. I like something different. A little bit of brightness, different vegetables in there, different textures. The tomato was really lovely.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just super refreshing. So it's a nice way to start the dinner. Added a good amount of wasabi in there. And very nice. If you were looking for more of a vegetarian-focused sushi, this could be a great option.
Awesome. All right, so first time I've ever gotten an appetizer at Kona Cafe. And I got the bao buns. There are 2 tiny wee bao buns, which are actually pretty big. Look like little hamburgers. But Sarah, what are these?
Well, they're little soft buns with some pork in it and some pickled vegetables.
That was it. Okay.
You got a version of these on our Disney Wish cruise at the Worlds of Marvel. You got little bao buns.
I remember that. I liked them, I think.
Yeah, so this is that was the last time we had bao buns.
Watch those videos, everyone. Sarah will link below. You should watch our Wish video. Wish videos, plural. Let's bite into this petite little bao bun.
Tiny but mighty.
I don't know if it's a hashtag. There it is. But it's dang close. Absolutely delicious. Very juicy. Here, I'm gonna move this. As you can tell.
Yeah, colorful.
Colorful. Juice just poured out of it. The juice is loose.
Oh, okay.
Does everyone remember O.J. Simpson?
No.
But anyway, absolutely delicious. We will come back if it's there. It is. I gotta take a few more bites, but this is really good, and I'm so thankful I could have this.
So during our entree portion of this review, we ended up not doing any live review of our main meal. And that's because we were actually chatting to some of the guests who were seated next to us. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in the debrief. For my entree, I got the sautéed red quinoa, which is a gluten-free and plant-based entree on the menu. You can actually add different kinds of protein to that if you want. So you could get tofu. I ended up getting some salmon. And overall, I really liked this. I thought it was well seasoned. It had lots of good flavor, lots of good vegetables. It was a little on the salty side, but overall, a solid gluten-free and dairy-free entree. Brandon ended up getting another gluten-free and dairy-free entree. He got the steak. He really loved this. He thought the steak was really well cooked. And of course, ever the potato holder, Brandon absolutely loved the potatoes. The coconut curry potato wedges he got were a surprise hit. He said they were amazing. And of course, he absolutely loved the hashtag Konamazing mashed potatoes. And again, we'll talk a little bit more about it in the debrief, but he thought they were excellent as always.
All right, so we just said goodbye to our neighbors / new friends that we were chatting with. Brandon's
As you can see how close we were.
Very close.
Very uncomfortable.
But they were lovely. It was great to chat
awesome
with them.
Yep.
So, of course, you got our voiceover for our main dinner. But we did get, okay, I got dessert. Brandon did not. He ate too many potatoes. But I ended up getting the gluten-free, dairy-free, and plant-based dessert. It's also a no-sugar added dessert. It's a Haupia cake, which was not... I don't know what I imagined this dessert was going to be, but what it was presented was totally not what my brain imagined. It was like a little bit of like an ice cream kind of mousse. There's a cake on the bottom that's really nice, and then there's pineapple, there's mango, a lovely sauce, and then some macadamia nut brittle. Overall, I was telling Brandon that I really like this. I think it's not overly sweet. It has a great flavor profiles. I really like the cake on the bottom. I love the different sauces. It's a nice non-chocolatey kind of dessert. I'm not always the biggest fan of no sugar added desserts, but this one was very good.
Because you can never have too much sugar.
Well, I like because it's not super sweet. So overall, very tasty. Dinner done.
DD, hashtag DD, dinner done.
Dinner done. We do realize we had kind of a slightly disjointed vlog this time, and that's just because we tend to...
Say it, Sarah, say it.
We do always want to make sure that we are respectful, but this time we were actually chatting with our neighbors because our seats were this close.
Yeah, let me speak truth to power, as I always do. Restaurants in general, Disney especially, we've had good luck, but stop punishing two tops by squishing us together. I felt bad for us. I felt bad for our neighbors, who we, of course, though, started talking to, like Sarah said.
Yeah.
And they were awesome.
Yeah, also fellow special diets folks, which is always fun to kind of have those conversations.
Yeah, so it was good.
So it was great to get to talk to them during our entree and part of my dessert. But overall, what did you think of the current menu at Kona? And is it still hashtag Konamazing?
It is hashtag Konamazing. And overall, my meal was hashtag Konamazing. I thoroughly enjoyed my bao bun appetizer, as you already saw. I loved the steak meal potatoes I had. What I have?
You had coconut curry potatoes that were wedges with your steak.
Gluten and dairy free.
Gluten and dairy. That whole entree was gluten-free and dairy-free.
Not counting the potatoes on the side I got.
Yeah, the whole thing. The steak,
Everything.
the vegetables, everything.
Everything. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, and your mashed potatoes. Did we already talk about that? Did I just...
Wait, my mashed potatoes were dairy free?
No, you're not your mashed potato. I'm asking how they were.
Oh, they were delicious. I got mixed up, everyone.
Brandon's in a potato
I got
coma.
mixed up. Absolutely delicious, as always. Still the best mashed potatoes on property.
Yeah, I think you even said that to Chef Carlos.
I did.
So overall, I thought...
what did you think of yours?
I thought it was good. I got things that were totally different. Had I not gotten the salmon on my entree, it would have been totally plant-based. I actually almost got tofu, so I would have had an entirely plant-based dinner. But I decided I wanted salmon tonight. I like the vegetable nigiri. I thought it was a great option if you're vegetarian or vegan.
Okay.
I didn't cover it in the review, but those vegetables were pickled. And that was a surprise, and I really liked that.
Okay.
A little bit of vinegar punch, which is great.
Awesome.
So that was very good. Of course, if you like other kinds of sushi, you can't go wrong with Kona. They always have really great sushi options here, and definitely recommend them. And my entree was really good. My favorite entree is still the salmon with the bamboo rice. I think that's just a little bit better. But this was great too. I love the vegetable medley. The quinoa was pretty good. I'm not a big quinoa fan, but I thought it was nice. A little on the salty side, but overall still very solid.
Awesome.
And that dessert. I'm not really a big no sugar added dessert, but I really kind of love that.
And you liked it?
Yeah, it was not the same as the chocolate mousse bomb that I get on the Disney Cruise Line. But kind of in that vein. It's a no sugar added dessert. It's not super sweet. I really loved all the flavors, the pineapple, the mango, the little macadamia nut. It was just delicious. Awesome. So with that, Brandon, would you recommend Kona Cafe for someone with special diets?
Yeah, absolutely. We've recommended it before. We haven't vlogged here in a while. Heck, at one time, we may have vlogged here too many times.
Chef Carlos was like, hey, y'all, it's been a while.
Chef Carlos is awesome. Kona's awesome. Kona Cafe at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Filled me up for the night. Yeah,
I think it's a great table service option here. And just kind of, I wouldn't say it was low-key. Tonight it definitely wasn't low-key in terms of the vibe. But I do love kind of more of the low-key atmosphere versus Ohana, which is very sort of a lot.
Exactly.
But overall, food was great. We would recommend it. And again, Chef Carlos is amazing. He always does a great job. And we were glad that we got to see him tonight.
So thank you to all our patrons on Patreon. Thank you, our potato holders, our subscribers, everyone. Hit us up here on Patreon, on Facebook, on Threads, on Instagram.
All the places.
Everything there is. And leave a comment about Kona.
Yeah, and if you've been to Kona, what did you think of it?
Yep.
What's your favorite place here at the Polynesian? And if there's better mashed potatoes than Kona, tell Brandon where, because he wants to know.
Yeah. With that?
Sorry, everyone.
Aloha.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.